Welcome back to Garage Hammer Tactics. Today we are bringing you 2,000 points of Space Wolves, a channel first, and against Alpha Legion. And please welcome Max, first time.
Hello.
So we spoke about what mission we wanted to do. We wanted to do another Attrition event game, which we're both going to in March. So we thought, might as well practice, don't we?
Yeah.
So that one is 3,000 points. So we're just bringing like our 2,000 point core. Even though I'm using a different Legion, so it's more practice for you. But at least I get to practice the mission.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing the first mission. We rolled for it. Max rolled for it, and he started off well with a 1. So we'll see how this day goes.
Let's hope it goes better for me.
Yeah. So this is called Suicide Mission, and the Loyalist is automatically Defender, which is used with Space Wolves, which is a bit weird because you're going to be coming at me. But yeah. I suppose, as the mission plays, I need to get in your deployment zone, and I score a point for every scoring unit at the end of a game turn in the deployment zone, and it racks them up. So you coming forward, obviously, will stop me. So
and I just have to be a typical Space Wolf player and kill everything. So.
Yes, kill everything, and yeah, you get a point for anything scored, not just scoring. So oh no, 2 points.
2 points,
per
yeah,
unit,
so
yeah.
It's worth it.
And then there's extra points available for winning challenges. So I'm sure there's going to be a few of those thrown about. And then sweeping advances as well. I'm sure you'll take the opportunity to cut me down.
Where I can, I will.
So that is the scoring objectives. And then, like I say, Max, you would have seen just a little snippet of our deployment at the start there. Max is going first, as per the mission rules. And the last event, I went and spoke to Max, and he was moaning a lot. And he got seized on every single game. So.
Yeah, the attrition event pack was basically the traitors went first automatically,
unless you were Max.
Loyalists seized, and all 3 games I got seized on.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to keep that run up and seize on you. And we've spoken a bit about the table because I have got a 10-man Volkite squad, and there's obviously a lot of infantry. So you've picked the side with the most line of sight blocking, haven't you? And I think you've done pretty well, especially as I'm actually quite far away. I was like trying to get in the buildings, but they're outside the 45. So I was like, so I've put them in the open, hoping that I can get some early shots off before the flyer tips up.
Good old Castus assault ram.
And warlord traits, we won't mention them in the army intros because we rolled from after. But I rolled on the strategic trait to get the -1 to reserves. But your right of war gives +1. So basically it just cancelled each other out.
Yeah.
And we're just reserves for normal. And your one...
My Delagatus rolled Git of the Worm, which for the Space Wolves is you can roll D3 and up to D3 units get defensive grenades and have fear. So I've chosen my assault squad.
Yeah, because he rolled a 1 again.
Yeah, yeah, it's going well.
So yeah, so they got fear and
defensive grenades.
Defensive grenades. So I won't be charging you anyway. So hopefully not. It's going badly if I'm charging you. So yeah, really looking forward to it, buddy. Yeah. And yeah, best of luck.
See you too.
And we'll see you at the Seas phase, and just have a quick look at the armies now. See you soon.
Here is my 2,000 points of Space Wolves running the Pale Hunter's Rite of War. I have my Delagatus as my warlord, and he is in Tartarus Terminator armour. He'll have a master-crafted combi plasma and a great frostblade. Next is my Centurion as my compulsory HQ. He'll be running artificer armour, a jump pack, refractor field, and a great frostblade. Next will be my Varigir. I'm running, the Thane will be running a Thunderhammer and Frostclaw. The remainder will be running Thunderhammers and Frostclaws. Next will be my troops choice. I have 1 unit of Grey Slayers, 15 man. The Sergeant has got a Power Axe and Combat Shield and Artificer Armour, as well as Melter Bombs. They'll be joined by an Apothecary. Next troops choice will be a 15-man Assault Squad, also joined by an Apothecary. The Sergeant is in Artificer Armour and has a Power Axe. They're all armed with Melter Bombs. The final troops choice is another Grey Slayer squad. Sergeant is armed with a Power Fist and Artificer Armour, and also joined by an apothecary. In my fast attack slots, I have 2 separate squadrons of javelin land speeders running cyclone missile launchers and multi-melters. And then finally, my heavy support slot is a Castus assault ram with upgrade of missile launchers.
Here is 2,000 points off Alpha Legion, running the Rite of War, Chosen Duty, and using the mutable tactics off counterattack, as I'll be facing some Space Wolves. As I'm using Chosen Duty, I've obviously got a Delagatus as the Warlord. He's equipped with a Thunderhammer, a Power Dagger for that extra attack. He's also got Artificer Armor and a Refractor Field. And then to his right is my good old trusty Saboteur with a Combi Melter, and he has also got a Power Dagger as well. My 3 troops choices are 3 identical veteran squads, taking the veteran tactic off machine killers to give them that extra penetration roll. They've also got 2 plasma guns in each squad, and then the sergeant has got a power dagger and a power fist in each one of those. They've also got dedicated transports of rhinos. Each of them have got a dozer blade, an invisible ones, and they've all got multi-melters as well. For my elites, just the one Contemptor with extra armor to try and keep him moving just in case, and he's got a Volkite Culverin as well. And then fast attack, I've got 2 Saber Strike tanks equipped with auto cannons and a multi-melter on top. And then I've got, in my heavy support slots, I've got a 5-man jet bike squad, the Sky Hunters I think they're called. They're all equipped with melter guns as the standard loadout, and no one's been upgraded to a sergeant, so they're just bog standard leadership 8. And then my final heavy support slot is a 10-man Volkite squad, and the sergeant has got Artificer Armor and an Augury Scanner and a Power Dagger. That's my 2,000 points. Here we are deployed. As we said in the intro, Max is going first unless I can seize.
Please don't.
Yeah, Max is begging me not to. I'm going to try. It was set for a 5 game turn match, 4 up, and it will go to 6. So let's see how we start off. Going for the C's. Oh, I saw the 6 of her.
I saw that and I panicked.
Yeah, so it will be Space Wolves turn 1.
Okay, so end of Space Wolves turn 1 movement phase. I have moved everything up, realising that there's some channels going on. The Volkite will pretty much murder my stuff if I go too far. So I think I'm going to try and hug the cover as best as I can. Get
Wise.
some good hug the cover, and then get some good run moves going to hopefully try and get into combat turn 2 before I get mercilessly shot down. Because there is a lot of firepower in there, and right now I don't think my mass bolt pistols will do very much right now.
No. So there is no shooting, it's just all runs,
shooting,
isn't
so
it?
We can do the runs right
So
now.
we'll go for Assault Squad. Nice 5.
5. The red pack. Go for a 6.
Good.
The yellows.
Ah, there's the one.
So end of Space Wolves turn 1. I've managed to run the guys into cover as best as I can, just to try and advance as far forward but safely as possible. Not quite the Space Wolf way, but hey, when you don't have much on the board, it's do your best.
Safety first at the start.
Yeah, but hopefully once my reserves come in, fingers crossed, then we can start laying some waste of these Alpha Legion scum.
Hopefully not for me. We did remember that you got +1 to your runs.
Yes,
not for the jump pack ones though, just the 2 Grey Slayers, wasn't it?
Yes.
Which helped the 1 inches.
Yeah.
Okay, and that takes us into a very important Alpha Legion turn 1. End of turn 1 Alpha Legion movement. The Contemptor moved through cover and got a mighty 6, bearing down on the red squad of Grey Slayers. This Rhino stays still, who's in range for them anyway, and I don't want to commit forward too early because I think I'll just get charged too much turn 2. This one shuffled forward, followed closely by the Sabre. Sabre shooting through the building at the assault squad. And this veteran squad is going to shoot these Grey Slayers. The Tomb squad off Doom. Max has managed to get his position in so 2 can't see, but unfortunately where I'm so spread out, I've still managed to draw a line of sight to quite a few of them. This Rhino has zoomed forward 12 inches, and the Sabre that was tucked around here has gone 12. These are fast vehicles, so you get to fire 2 weapons to full ballistic when moving 12. And I've left a nice little gap there to help support them. And then the jet bikes have gone into cover, so I've got some dangerous terrain checks to make, but they're also going to help support those. So I've got 5 dangerous terrain to make, hopefully not too many ones. There's 1, it's a 2 up. So one of them does die. Start off the Alpha Legion shooting then. Sabre on the left flank, it's going to shoot through the gap. Because they're quite obscured, the multi-mount will have a 5 up cover save against it. Normal armor against the autocannon, obviously. So hitting on 3s. This is the autocannon, both hit. And wounded on 2s. So that's 2 normal saves. And then the multi-mount hits. And it wounds. So if you take 3 ups first.
Yep.
Just drop 1. It is strength 8.
Oh, no, yeah.
So no apothecary save. And then 1 5 up on the multi-mounter. So drops 2. Volkite squad shooting at the assault marines. I should have shot them first because now another one can't see. So I'm down to 7 just seeing. So it's 28 shots hitting on 3s.
I can see a lot of 1s and 2s there, thankfully.
Only 15 hits out of that. Some good misses. Building doing its work. Wounding on 2s. 11 wounds in total. 3 up saves. Azure got quite far back, isn't he?
Yeah, so he's boss is there, sergeant's there, apothecary's there.
Yeah,
so
I think you're good.
I mean, I shouldn't lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 before my Centurion.
You've said that now. Everyone's waiting. No, not too bad. So we've dropped 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that?
I've got an apothecary.
Oh yeah, mustn't forget him.
Let's do
5
some
ups.
work. 5 up
For 2, not bad.
I'll take that.
So deflags, 2 more please. Yeah, they're
fine.
fine. So 2 blokes out of all those shots. Just 4 jet bikes now. Shooting the assault squad. Keep peppering them. Hitting on 3s. Oh, only 2 hits. 2s. And that is 2 dead. Sabre shooting through the building at the assault squad. Autocannons hitting on 3s. Both hit. 2s. So that is 2 wounds from that. Multi-mounter misses. So just 2 3 ups, please, Max. Oh, no. And yeah, and as it's strength 8, no apothecary saves. Rhino going down the centre lane, shooting at the red Grey Slayers. They are 25% obscured by this building, which we've declared as a 4 up cover save. So the 2 plasma hitting on 3s. Just 1 hit. 2 up. Get 1 wound from a plasma and a mounter. Misses. So just 1 4 up followed by a 5 up if we go that far. It's a 4 anyway, so he's safe.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to do a rinse and repeat from this Rhino. So 2 plasmas, both hit, both wound. And this has got a direct line of sight, so it's just on the shield saves of 6s, is it? Shooting?
6, yep. Ah, look at that.
And then apothecary. Oh, he's on fire. And the multi-mounter It hits. Oh, straight in there. No. Right. It's going to be the Contemptor, isn't it? More Volkite. 4 shots. Hitting on 2s. Twin link this one. And 2s again. There we go. All wounded. Oh, just a 1. Apothecary. Nope. So deflag. Oh, no. Too many 1s my way. And I think there's 1 bolter shot from his fist to come, which is twin linked. 4 up. No. That is the end of my shooting. It's not been too bad on the Assault Marine. There was a lot of saves made from this Volkite, but then a few more fails from everywhere else. And it is resulting into a leadership check. Leadership 9 with the Centurion.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that on the nose. So, end of Elf Legion. I've managed to... I did flat out this Rhino. I don't think I mentioned it. He's trying to get away from those and sneak around into the deployment zone. Maybe he's they're going to get chased down. We'll see which way Max decides to go. He might go for the priority of save himself first. Who knows? But a little bit disappointing. I was hoping to kill a bit more. But whittling them down. We'll get there. On to Space Wolves, turn 2.
So Space Wolves turn 2 reserve rolls. Now normally I'll be doing this on a 2, but because of Sean's Warlord trait,
Yep.
I'm going to have to roll these on 3s.
At least it's not a 4.
Yeah. So first up is the Cassus Assault Ram with the Varigate.
Yep, they're in.
We're doing the red Javelin.
No.
And then the yellow Javelin.
Yes.
Yes.
So 1 Javelin and the Assault Ram are flying in.
So because the Javelins have got outflank, they'll be coming in. So 1, 2, this closest edge, 3, 4, the far edge, and then 5, 6, I get to choose. So here we go.
1, 2. Oh, no.
And I think it'll be coming on that right edge.
Yep, I thought that might happen.
Space Wolves turn 2. So the yellow Javelin came on for reserve. They outflanked, hopefully behind the boxes, with a view to hit that saber in the arse. And hopefully avoid being shot to pieces by the Volkites. The Cassus Assault Ram flew straight on with a view of splatting those Volkites with his Magnum Melter and then getting stuck in with the Varigate at some point. Then the Assault Squad have moved up from their absolute pummeling with a view to getting into combat with those jet bikes, hopefully reduce some of the AP1 coming at them.
Yep.
The Red Slayers just move around a corner. They'll run up and hopefully get into combat with the Contemptor, at least remove a threat. And then same with the Yellows. They've got a bit of walking to do.
Got a bit of distance to make.
But then, yeah, they're there to support the red ones, hopefully, at some point.
So end of the movement phase, my sergeant does have an augury scanner. And we have got 4 blokes line of sight onto the land speeder. It is obscured by the crates, which gives them a 5 up cover save. So Max is elected not to jink and just hope on that.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 blokes hitting on 3s. Not too bad. I've only got 4 misses there.
Oh no.
And now these are strength 6, armour 11, so we're looking for 5s. If I can pick them up. Thank you, Max. So yeah, 5 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 5 ups, please, Max.
So I'll do the 3. Do you want to do the glances first or the pen?
Oh yeah, the pen might matter. Do the glances first. So 3 glances. Yeah,
Dead anyway.
Didn't matter if he jinked or not. So yeah, they do take it down, and he's a smoking wreck. And that's the smoking wreck. Good work, Volkite, before they get splattered by the assault ram. On to shooting them.
So first thing for my wolves to do is the red Grey Slayers. They're going to run. Oh dear, boys, come on.
But it is a 2.
It's 2 inches, thanks for being
Still
Space Wolves.
Lengthy charge.
And then the
Yellow Squad. 3, which is a 4. On to the favourite model on the table. Max is going to unload into this pesky Volkite squad and get rid of some of them. So we're starting off with Max.
So we're going to fire the 2 missile launchers Hopefully clear out some of the chaff before the Magnum Melter deletes half the squad. Fingers crossed. So hitting on 3s.
I did say off camera, sorry, that I am going to go to ground.
He's going to ground. So 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. So that's 2.
And 6s.
Oh.
Nope.
That's 2 evaporated.
2 gone.
So next, we're going to fire the Twin Link Magnum Melter right on top of the Delagatus head.
Catching 5.
Here we go.
It's a direct hit.
Here we
so
go.
He gets 5 2-ups. Oh, and it's all 5.
All 5.
I've got 2 before the sergeant. I will try and look out Sir him if it gets that. 6s. Nope. And then the sergeant trying to pass on to 3 blokes. He's got to take 1. Oh, that's on the floor. I'll roll again. Oh, he saves himself. And more 6s. Oh, there we go. So all of that, I just lose 2. Oh, I'm happy with that. I'm not too bad. So it's 4 lost in total. Here's a morale check. 9 or less. 7. 6, sorry, I can't count today. So that's the end of the shooting phase. Max doesn't want to risk making his charge even longer here. We've measured it 6 inches, but as it's through cover, it's obviously the +2. I will get to Overwatch, hopefully. I've just rolled all my 6s. There's 1.
Oh no.
2 up. Oh, no.
Bacon is saved. Let's just hope I can roll this 8.
8.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so need a 5. Yeah, 9, easy.
9. So next, the Slayers, they are planning to charge into the Contemptor. Now, obviously, they ran, but the thing with Grey Slayers is they got Warrior's Metal, which allows them to charge after running.
With -1.
With -1 to my charge
which
range.
works out to be another 8, coincidentally. So Volkite Overwatch. 1 hit is twin linked for 2 hits. 2s. So it's 2 Volkites.
So 3s. All saved.
Fine. And then twin linked bolter in the fist. Nothing. So now we're looking for this 8. Ah, 6. No. At least you got 1 squad in.
Now the Assault Marines are into combat. We'll be hitting on 3s. Not many can get in because there's not many left of the squad.
No, they're all blockaded up under that.
Yeah. The first person that's going to go initiative 4, because he's got a great Frostblade.
Yes, -1 initiative.
-1 initiative. But I am hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. No?
4s.
Yeah,
Strength
4s.
5, aren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, go for it. So all hit.
All hit.
That again will kill the squad. Just 2.
2.
So that's 2 gone from him.
But they do get to attack back because it's initiative 4.
Yeah, we'll continue your attacks. You've got 9 chainsword attacks. So these are going to be 3s followed by 5s.
Oh dear.
Oh, only 1s. So what we got there? We've got 5 hits. Now looking for 5s to wound.
5s, please. 2.
2. I got 2 ups. Yeah, they're all right. And now you got 7 axe attacks because your sergeant's one of those.
Your boys are at the same initiative.
Ah, yes, that's initiative 1, isn't it?
So,
yeah.
You can strike back first.
So I got 8 attacks because I chose counter attack because I expected this would happen at some point. So hitting on 4s.
Oh dear.
Bad. 4s again. Only 3.
3. Okay. And
so 1 but apothecary.
No. Okay, so 1 is 1.
One's
Chainsaw
gone.
wielder is gone.
Yep.
And then we come back in. So the squad sergeant.
And
then
normal bloke.
2. We've got 2 power axes.
Just 1 and the sarge.
Oh, okay.
So 7 in total.
So 7 attacks.
3s.
3s.
Not bad. And then, so that's 5 hits. And 2 4-ups to finish them. Yeah, got them. So you wipe the squad. I kill 1, you kill 4. You get to consolidate. Healthy
3 inches.
4.
But it's 4 because of Space Wolves.
Nice. Good job, Space Wolves.
So at the end of Space Wolves turn 2, the assault went as expected, I suppose. and
One way.
they've consolidated into the building, making use of that cover. Still plenty of targets, so
Yep.
see how that goes.
A little bit disappointing for you over there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd make it in, just sort of reduce threat a bit more, because that Contemptor's going to come in and punch me, I think.
Hold them off.
And then my boys at the back, well, they're still at the back, and hopefully some good rolls next turn.
Getting back in the game.
Might get me back in a game.
And that takes us on to Alpha Legion, turn 2. End of Alpha Legion, turn 2 movement. The Contemptor has moved forward along with the 2 vet squads. This one's gone 12. He's only gone 6 to shoot some rapid fire out the top. Good old plasma. The Sabres come round about 8 inches-ish to support getting rid of those. These, as they went to ground, could only shot for 3 inches. Just moved back away from the assault ram. They're not getting away from it really, but hey ho, at least they moved. Over here, this Rhino zoomed round here. He's going to score me a point at the end of this turn because he's going to flat out into the Max's zone. And then this Sabre has just parked his bottom there because there's another javelin coming on. He doesn't want to get shot in the bum, but he'll shoot the assault marines nonetheless. Starting off the shooting then, this Sabre is going to shoot at these Grey Slayers. Multi-melter hitting on a 3 and 2 up, which causes a wound. It is through my own unit, so it's a 5 up cover save. No. No Apothecary, strength 8, isn't it? Assault cannons, both hit. 2s, 2 3-ups. That's another one drop. That's the 2 shields gone at least. No. Supporting fire from the Rhino hatch, 2 plasmas in rapid fire range. The first one, both hit. The second one, both hits. That's 4 plasmas. Here we go. That is 3 Apothecary saves, please, Max.
3 gone.
3 gone, and then the multi-melter just to rub the salt into the wound. Takes another 1. Oh. Continuing into this squad, the Contemptor shooting his Volkite. 2s, twin linked. Oh, point the right way, Sean. And then we're looking for 2s again. So just 3. We have just said the Sergeant's the closest, so he's going to be tanking some 2-up saves. One at a time. First one's good. Oh, Apothecary.
Oh no,
he's gone.
And then onto
the Apothecary. He's alright. Fine. And then it's a twin link bolter. Twin linked. For 2 more, please, Max.
So
Apothecary
saves
himself. So just a Sergeant gone. Not too bad. Last shooting, the autocannon Sabre is going to actually shoot the rear of the assault ram. We were just talking that I've completely forgot to roll my reserves at the beginning of my turn for my saboteur. So I was like, I want him to crash and burn now, as it'll make up for my error. So the multi-melter hitting on a 6. No. Autocannons. Well, these are twin linked. No. Got away with it. So at the end of the shooting, there is a few dead space walls down here. Leadership off. Have they got a character in, or are they down to leadership 8 now?
So it's, I'm assuming Apothecary's in at 8, but they've got a Vexilla, so we can re-roll
it. Re-roll it if needed. And they're fine anyway. On to good old combat phase. I said I wouldn't charge. I lied. The Contemptor's going in. He needs an 8-inch charge. We're looking for a good big number here. Oh, I'm going to keep the 4. Go for a 4 up to be in.
Oh,
yeah, in on a 9. So initiative step 10, Hammer a Wrath. Strength 7, looking for a 2. So 3 up save. You're saved by the rock. Now, fisticuff time. Your weapon skill 4 normally, aren't you?
Yes.
Because you've not charged, so I'll be hitting on 3s. 2. And 2s to squish. Just 1.
Just 1.
Which will be the sword guy, not the Apothecary. Which is the wise decision. Oh, well, Depends if you want to take him then, I suppose. And then we've got 2 fists coming back, which will pile in.
Oh, 1 fist in there.
And then so it'd be 3 attacks each because you've got counter attack.
Yep. No, because they're just basic mooks. They only have 1 attack basic, so it's
just 2 attacks.
Just 2 for.
Well, four in total. Hitting on 4s.
So for 3.
3, nice. And then looking for 5s to glance. One glance. 6 up in ball. No. But here's a hull point, which does tie you up.
I think it's tied up.
Just keep that squad there, which probably is not a bad result in the end for you.
Could have been worse.
So that's the end of Alpha Legion turn 2. Definitely made an error for getting my Saboteur. There was a prime opportunity there. He's obviously going to land and disembark them next turn. I have managed to score a point of getting this Rhino in. This one's still out, unfortunately, so I need to wait another turn to get that in. Max is currently leading 2 points to 1 for wiping out that bike squad. So we'll go on to Space Wolves, turn 3.
So Space Wolves turn 3.
3, yep.
So first thing is my reserves. So I've got the red javelin, got a C on a 3-up.
Yes.
On. And now
so we're going 1, 2 again, 3, 4, 5, 6. You choose.
1. So
down
coming
this
on
and
down
this
here.
end.
So start of Space Wolves turn 3. The red javelins come on with a view to hopefully stop that Rhino in its tracks before it can score some points.
Yep.
The yellow Slayers are coming in to help give the red Slayers
backup is
some
needed.
backup, because otherwise they're going to get punched to death.
Yeah, eventually get whittled down by the Contemptor probably.
The Castus Assault Ram has dropped into skimmer mode, wary that there is a Sabre still in its rear, but it's going to try and use its firepower to hit 2 of the targets, the Sabre and the Rhino. And then the Assault Squad are sick of the Volkite shenanigans, so are coming in to punch
get
them
rid of
hard.
You passed all your dangerous terrain tests coming out as well. You used your jump pack coming out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
So start of the Space Wolves turn 3 shooting phase. The Centurion and his Assault Squad are going to fire in and hopefully whittle down a couple of the numbers of the Volkites. He's going to heroically launch a crack grenade, hitting on a 2. Good in. And winning on 2.
3 up. Oh, 1 down. Good
Crack
start.
grenade of doom. And then we've got 7 bolt pistols.
Hitting on 3s. 3 hits.
They're not concerned with shooting, really.
Nah, they just want to get him. And then
winning on
4s.
So for 2.
2. I've got 1 more before the Sergeant in Artificer armor, so slow the game down. So 2 drop in total. It is going to be a morale for this.
Yeah. First target for the Castus will be using its 2 wing-mounted missiles. It's going to roll crack missiles into the back of the Sabre. So hitting on 3s, not scatter.
No.
So 2
hits. Rear's 10, so we're
rear's
looking
10.
2s to glance, 3s to pen.
1
1 pen. No cover save, so do.
Shaken.
So snap shoot next turn and lost a hull point. And then we are getting a bit of a blast straight on to using
Nice
Power
in the
Machine
middle.
Spirit.
And this is twin linked, so I should hit. Oh,
Yep.
it does.
It's definitely in out of range of 9 inches.
Yeah, should be.
We should have pre-checked this.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, definitely.
So 2 dice,
And it's a pen.
pen, and then let's hope for the best. There it
5,
is.
6, 7. Boom. So 10 blokes inside, 4 ups to wounds. We have got a fair few. 5. Bang on average. And then 3 ups. Oh, 3 die. There we are, disembarked. Plasma's obviously survived. Do need to take a pinning check, which they passed just on a 9. I've actually cheated. It was 3 died, wasn't it? So I've left 1 too many in. Sorry.
Okay, to carry on the shooting phase, so red javelin's coming on. It's going to fire its multi-melter and the 2 cyclone missile launchers at that Rhino to stop it trying to score objectives. So I'll fire the two missiles first, hitting on 2s because of strafing run. and twin linked.
Twin linked. Oh, still a 1.
Right, still a 1, fine,
So,
I'll take that. And then the
multi-motor
multi-motor
hits.
So
we're looking for a 3 up to glance. Roll them separately because one's AP1,
so
isn't it?
I'll roll the Cyclone first.
Nothing.
And the multi-motor.
Pen. What we get?
Oh, so that's stunned.
4. So it's not moving next turn, and the guys inside need to take a panic check to see if to be snapshooting, and they're okay.
So the Yellow Slayers, they are going to run now, depending on where they get. Depends on who they're going to
Depends on the target. Yeah.
So here we go, and then +1 on it. So we're getting 5 inches.
Oh,
Where
not
does that
bad.
take me to? At the start of Space Wolves assault phase, I'm going to charge the assault squad into the Volkites and finish them off.
And I am going to overwatch Volkite because it's the next turn. Just a 1/6. 2. So that's 1.
Okay, so
And I'll just do the crack grenade quick. Nope. Carry on.
So my sergeant's up front, and he's got a Tisper armor. So we're hoping for a 2.
But Apothecary can save him. No, he can't.
No, he can't.
Takes the sergeant down in Overwatch. Not too bad. I'll take that. Does make your charge slightly harder. I think you should get it. So what are we getting here? It's a bad zone, is it?
4 inches.
4.
I think that's a fail.
It's going to be close. I reckon just in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
just in.
it's all right.
Yeah.
Sway moment.
Because I got a 5-inch run. I've got to try and get in a charge at 7 inches because of the Space Wolves. Slayers
yes, -1.
-1. So the Yellow Slayers are going to go in for the Vet Squad.
I'm going to try and make that 7 inches a little bit harder. Overwatch from the bolters. 1 hit, 4 for 1 wound. It's fine. And 2 plasmas. First one, nothing. Second one, nothing. Okay, let's see this 7. Yeah, easy.
11
They want
inches.
it. Initiative step 4. Grey Slayers have piled in. A swarm of grey. 27 attacks at initiative step 4 for the Space Wolves. Hitting on 3s. This is 15. Because not enough dice. So 7 hits out of all that. Wounding on 4s. 4. 3 ups. 1 drops. We'll get to attack back. Take them away in a second. And then another 12 attacks. 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s again. Only 2 misses. So that's 10 hits. We're looking for 4s.
Need all those 4s again.
Oh, not bad. 6, 7.
7, yeah.
I only got 6 dice. I'll roll another one. Oh, there's 3 more dropped. So 4 drop in total. So 4 did die. They do get to strike back. I got 6 guys. 24 attacks with vets. A bit mental with counter attack. Hitting on 4s.
A lot of 1s and 2s there.
A few 3s. Out of 24 attacks, 9 hits. Now, 4s to wound. Only 4 wounds. Not too great. 3 ups.
3 ups. So we failed 2. However, we
2.
do have an apothecary.
Yep.
Who saves 1.
Just
so
1.
Only losing 1.
Dolt. The sergeant is equipped with a power fist and a power dagger. A bit deliberating, as his extra points up for grabs or killing in a challenge. I'm hoping to kill Max's sergeant before he kills me and gain a point and take 1 away from Max. We'll see if I get it. So I'm going to be hitting on 4s.
Hell no.
It's all hit. A couple of more 6s would be nice. It's -1 strength, so it's 5s to wound, 6s of rending. There's 1 rend.
1 rend.
So it's an apothecary save.
He's got a combat shield.
Oh, on a combat. So it's 5 up, followed by 5 up.
So do that one first. So 5 up. 5 up.
Yes,
Oh, no,
he gets him.
him.
My gamble paid off. Initiative step 1. 2 power fists of step foot. Looking to finish off the squad.
Hitting on 3s.
It's just enough.
And killing on 2s.
Yeah, they're gone. So would you like to consolidate there?
5 inches.
5, nice. Well, it's 6 for you, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's Max's consolidation. He's moving away from the squad that's going to have to disembark to do any movement, not wanting to get double tapped by plasma. Wisely. On to this combat. Dreadnought first. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. All hit. 2s to kill. That's 2 dead. So it's a choice. It's a 2 power fists are in base to base, and so is the apothecary.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to lose the apothecary and a fist.
Yep. So we'll just be hitting back with
1 attack.
1 fist. Any hits? That again will be nice. Ah, no.
No.
So you lose by 2. Sergeant's gone, so 6 or less. They are definitely running. Initiative off. Initiative 4. I catch you. Run you down. And I'll be consolidating 1. Initiative step 5. As I was so lucky earlier with my power dagger, the Delagatus is going to do the same. So he's 5 attacks with counter attack and 2 specialist weapons. Hit in on 4s. Only 2. 2 6s would be nice. The opposite.
Oh dear.
So that's a fail. We're going on to initiative step 4, and Max's Delagatus will be
So
striking
this one's
back.
the Centurion.
Yes, Centurion, sorry.
So he's got great Frostblade. He will strike back. He's weapon skill 6 currently because he's charged in, and Space Wolves. So he's got 3 attack space, 1 for the charge, and as part of the Warblade, I get an additional for being in base to base with more than 2. So hopefully I can chop this guy down. All right, so here we go. Hitting on 3s.
4 hits. Then wounded on 3s.
Yes.
Strength 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, just a 1. Refractor field. Oh, that was the most boringest of challenges ever. So on to the normal blokes, see what they can do better. So I've got a sergeant who's 2 attacks, but then counter charge for 3, and then 3 other blokes give me 9. So I'll just roll those real quickly while Max counts up. Hitting on 4s. Just the 4 hits. They're wounded on 4s. Just the 1. I don't do combat with this army. Yep, saved. And Max is going to strike me back.
So the rest of the Assault Marines and the Apothecary coming into hitting on 3s. Oh, boys, you're meant to be good at assault.
Yeah. So we've got 7 hits out of that. And looking for 4s. For 2.
2.
So I think the sergeant's out in front, actually.
He is.
2s. He tanks him. He's now going to get hit by some power weapons. So 2 power axes, 6 attacks, hit on 3s. Yeah, that's not too bad. 4 hits. And 3s to kill.
Oh,
So
boys.
1. I'm going to try and look out the sergeant. Nope, sergeant dies. We've just remembered, as it's important, that the Great Frostblade is mastercrafted, and there was 1 miss, so Max on a 3.
God.
The suspense. So it's another hit, a 3 up to wound.
Oh,
No. So I do lose by 1, miraculously somehow, with all those attacks and power weapons. 8 or less. We stay there for another turn.
So end of turn 3 for the Space Wolves. It's been a mixed result. Thankfully, the caster's coming on and going into hover mode has, with his firepower, removed a couple of units and helped get some of the vets out and some of the scoring out. The poor red Slayer squad have been wiped, and looks like the next target will be from
The yellow ones.
The yellow ones who are going to get it from all angles. The combats were a bit, well, thankfully the yellow Slayers did the job.
Yeah.
Although I did lose my sergeant to a cheeky dagger. However, the other one, with the two main characters,
was a bit of a...
I think we'll just put that one in the books and we'll do better next turn,
Sweep
I
that under
promise.
the carpet. But it does mean that my assault squad are sort of saved from any sort of retribution.
Yeah, no shooting coming their way.
And maybe hit and run, if I remember it.
Yeah. So that takes us on to Alpha Legion, turn 3. Alpha Legion, turn 3 reserves. Saboteur, don't forget him this time. He's in on a 5. So he comes in and outflank. So 1-2 down that end. 3-4 down here. 5-6. I get to pick. So 3-4 is coming down here. For nothing. End of Alpha Legion turn 3 movement. First thing we need to do as the Saboteur has entered play, he's going for the Assault Ram. It is in hover, so it's not going to be a spectacular explode if it does go. But basically, I'm looking for a 6 to blow it. No, but it is a 4, so it can't move and is snap shooting next turn. And a hull point gone, obviously. My movement phase, this one is snap shooting, so he's just reversed to get rear armour. It's got armoured ceramites, so the mounter won't get extra if it does hit. This Saber's come, it's full 12 to bear at the rear of the assault ram as well. I think it might be obvious that I don't like this assault ram. The mortar mounter is out of range, but as the autocannon is so far forward, it gains that extra critical 2 inches and gets into range. This Rhino has moved 6. The multi-mounter's in range, but the plasmas are not. And these guys, as the Rhino couldn't move, have disembarked and they need to make a run move to get in to the deployment zone to score me some more points. And then the Contemptor,
Fresh from the blood of the slaves.
yeah, smells some blood, and he's going for the second squad. Start off the shooting, the snap shooting Saber into the rear of the assault ram. Rear 11.
Rear 11.
And
I will be jinking.
Jinkin, yeah. So, multi-mounter on a 6. No. Autocannon, 6s. That's 1 hit, twin linked. No. So, strength 8, so we're looking for a 3. That's a pen. So 4 up jink. There we go.
Oh,
No. And it has snap shooting again. Takes down to 2 hull points. And then this autocannon joining in. Freeze this one. Twin linked, luckily. Not too good shooting there. Oh, terrible shooting.
Outstanding.
The stunned Rhino is going to join in with the fun. Looking for a 6. No, not quite. The Rhino off this. No, the multi-mounter off this Rhino, not the Rhino off the multi-mounter. Shooting all the way down this channel. Are you going to jink?
Yes, I'm going to jink.
Okay, so we're looking for a 3 up. Oh, it's a 2. At least he's snap shooting. And then while I'm here, the squad needs to run. Big run would be nice. A 4 might be enough, we'll have to check. Last bit of shooting, the Contemptor into the Grey Slayer squad. Twin linked auto to start off with. Both hit. Just the 1 wound. Shield guy.
Oh no.
Apothecary. No.
Oh no.
And now it's the Power Fist guy next, and then onto the Apothecary. Can we catch him? So all hit. And then 2s to wound. That is 4 wounds.
Oh, I'm just going to take them all. Here we go.
Oh, 3 Apothecary saves. Come on, pay your points. Oh no,
2.
just 2. So it's the Apothecary and the Fist gone. Salt phase. Need a 6-inch to this guy. Looking for a big roll. Oh no, I'm going to re-roll both because that was just terrible. That's a little bit better. Hammer Wrath first. Wounded on a 2. That is a wound.
That's a dead one.
Dead one. And 4 more attacks. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. 2s. And there is 2 shields there, so you can take 2 5-ups.
Oh, that's 1.
1 dead, and another 5-up for the last wound.
Oh, there we go.
Just 1.
So 1 shield man dead.
2 attacks from Power Fist, as the furthest one away couldn't get in range. 2 hits. And we're looking for 5s. Or a glance. Nope. So he takes another hull point. He's down to 1, but he does win combat by 1. Sergeant's gone, isn't he?
Yep.
So,
but I do have Vexilla still.
yep, so 7 rerollable. And fine
no.
anyway.
So part of the Rite of War allows me to hit and run with my infantry. So with the Yellow Slayers, I'm going to try and pass the initiative check to get out of combat.
4 less.
There we go.
Yes, and then it's just 2d6.
Because of the Rite of War, I only have to roll 2d6 for hit and run.
So
8
running
inches.
8. So as he's leaving combat, I get to consolidate 5 inches. The last combat of this turn, I need to do a fear check. We've forgotten.
Yeah, I've got my warlord
twice
trait.
So 9 or less. So I will hit at full BS. So I'm going to go initiative step 5 again with the power dagger because we're still in an ongoing challenge. So 4 attacks, hit in on 4s. Just a 1. Nothing. And then
4 attacks back. Because he's still in base to base with 2 models.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Mastercrafted.
Mastercrafted.
No, doesn't help. 3 up to wound.
There we go.
And that's 5 up. No, so I've taken a
the
wound.
first.
It's not slain, so he's not given him the point yet. And then I have got just 3 attacks back now. Okay, 2 hits, I'll take that. Just the 1 wound.
Oh,
Apothecary.
Apothecary.
No,
Oh, no.
get 1.
So the Space Wolves are going to attack back. 8 attacks with the Apothecary.
Hitting on 4s now.
Hitting on 4s.
Only 3 hits.
And
4s again.
4s.
Just
Wow,
a 1. 3 up. Yeah, he's alright.
He's all right.
And now you got 4 attacks from power axes at the back here.
Hitting on 4s. Come on, boys.
3 up.
Assault Legion.
3 up to kill.
There we go,
So that's another one dead. Closest there. And that'll be
lost by
by 1 because I did kill 1. So 8 or less. We stay for another turn. It didn't get better.
So, like with the other squad, I'm actually going to remember to hit and run. This time, using the Centurion's initiative 5, I'm going to hit and run. There we go. And they're going to go
2d6.
5
5
inches.
And I'm going to consolidate 1. End of Alpha Legion turn 3. We've scored 2 more points for having a couple of scoring in. Didn't manage to kill this. It would have been nice to kill because it would have stopped the mobility of the Terminators inside. It's just 2 points in it. I'm lagging behind by 2, but I think Max is going to mop some points up next turn. So I'm in survival mode next turn. Hopefully doesn't go too well for Max, but we'll find out shortly. Space Wolves turn 4.
Space Wolves turn 4. First thing I've done is I have dropped, without moving the ram, I've disembarked the Vanguard and the Delagatus, ready to put a world of hurt on the enemy warlord. The rams then decide to do a complete 180, still in hover mode, and it's going to see if it can pie plate the
go for 2 for 1 there.
And hopefully get the sneaky little saboteur who put a cheeky little glancing hit on him at the start. The Assault Marines, from their hit and run, decide to go for a hopefully easy target, the Sabre. And then the Slayers have thought, which is probably the easier choice, and gone for the Rhino for another 2 points.
Yep.
Running away from the Contemptor. And then the Jinkin Javelin will hopefully fire its snap-firing missiles into the back of the Contemptor to try and finish it off. So starting with the Javelin, going to hope for 2 twin-linking Cyclone missile launcher missiles into the back. So here we go. Oh no.
Twin linked. Always
we've
1.
got 1. And all we
2
need
up.
is a 2 up. There we go. It's a pen.
5 up. No,
There it is.
Can't explain him, so he is just wrecked. And another 2 points for Max.
The Delagatus, who is the only member of his squad with an actual shooting weapon, has his master-crafted combi plasma. He's going to try and plink off the last 2 pesky Volkites. So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1 of them.
Doesn't need it.
2 hits.
2's to kill.
2 kills, please. There we go.
Yeah, gets them
the
both.
Volkites removed.
Warlord is on his aim.
The champion of the assault squad, he is going to try and get another hit with his crack grenade. He's 1 for 1. He's going to try hitting a saber, and let's see what we get. So hitting on a 2, he hits. And
Strength 6 versus 11, so 5s to glance.
Oh
No.
Using Power of the Machine Spirit, the Castus is going to fire his Magnum Melter, looking to get both. So here we go. It's twin linked, just in case, but it's a target.
So
it's
within metal range.
Metal range. So 5
Takes it up to 13. So it is a pen.
Which
explodes. And then a 2 up to wound the Delagatus.
Oh,
yep. So he's
just
dead, I think. He hasn't got anything else.
Oh, he's got no vulnerable save.
No.
Oh.
No, he's got a chameleon coat. I'm going to roll for it and see what happens. No, it's only stealth, so it's just a 6. Damn it. So he's dead as well.
The final Slayer squad, they are going to try some cheeky little shots with bolt pistols into the back of the Rhino, as well as a crack grenade, throwing it into the side.
Side from that guy there.
So the crack grenade, hit on
another 3.
It hits.
5. So it's a pen. What's the result do? Just snap shooting. And then 9 bolters hitting on 3s. All bar 1. Now just 1/6 to wreck this vehicle. There it is.
There it is.
Another wreck. And another 2 points. Racking them up.
So the start of Space Wolf's turn for assault. The Delagatus and his Varigir squad are going to pile into the lone Delagatus, hoping to remove him from the game.
Crack grenade. No.
No, nearly, very nearly.
They are in.
6 inches.
And then we have also got a charge here. Assault squad into the Sabre. They are also in.
Starting with the assault squad on the poor Sabre. 6 melter bombs. Hitting on 3s. Oh, boys.
2.
2 hit. So, first one
is a pen.
And second one
is also a pen. So it is gone. Does it blow up in your face?
Yes,
it does. So even an inch is going to get all 6, isn't it?
It's going to get them all.
So 6 dice, 4s for free.
All good.
No. All right, and then straight on to here.
So
we've got the Delagatus on his own. I think you're issuing a challenge.
I will be issuing a challenge. The Thane will, the Thane of the Varigir will step up and will attack the Delagatus. However, he's got a Thunder Hammer, so he's going to use that. Okay,
I'm going to try and get a point using a Power Dagger against him. 5 attacks, counter attack, hitting on 4s. Your weapon skill 5, aren't you?
Weapon skill 6.
Still 4s. So 3 hits. 5s and 6s. Oh, there's a rend.
There's a rend. So 4 up Cataphractii armor. He fails, but he's got 1 wound left. And then we'll go in with the Delagatus. So he has 4 attacks on the charge.
What's he hitting with?
He's Great Frostblade.
Ah, okay, yeah. So
Mastercrafted. So hitting on 3s. Mastercrafted.
Nice. And then
3s. 3s again. So that's 2.
2. 5 ups. Oh, so he dies, but that wasn't who challenged, was it?
No.
So you don't get the additional point there, but you do get Slay the Warlord. And Consolidation, just a 1.
1 inch. They are staying there for the game. Turn 4 for the Space Wolves went very well. Some very good combats and some great shooting
as well.
Yeah, obviously very, very happy with the Castus, because that in itself got quite a few points. And it's probably my unit of the game, I think, so far.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, let's see. I'm also very happy with the Javelin, managed to snap fire and remove that last whole point.
Lucky shot, very good.
But essentially what that now means is trying to hide from those plasma vets over there. My Cataphract and my Varriger are out of the game, but I think
I think the game's in the bag.
Game's in the bag anyway.
I refuse to be tabled. Alpha Legion, turn 4. Alpha Legion, turn 4, end of movement. Very quick. This Rhino moved 4. And then these guys have moved 6. So I've got 1 plasma within 12 inches. Max is jinking.
Oh, yes.
Hitting on freeze. And then it's essentially strength 8 because of the machine killers. So looking for a 3. And now I need
still the bolters to come.
Add up some bolter shots. There's 3 bolters in rapid fire and 2 more can see, resulting in 8 bolter shots. Hitting on freeze.
Ooh,
2 misses. I need to do 6s again. 6s to glance. Just the 1.
Just the 1. There we go.
4 up, jink.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's down to 1 hull point. Last action of my turn is this Rhino has gone flat out. And that is Alpha Legion, turn 4 complete. It's definitely a suicide mission. They are, we swap sides pretty much. It's into Space Wolves, turn 5, and potentially last turn of the game.
So start of Space Wolves turn 5. The Castus has decided to turn and burn, flying straight towards the last Rhino with the vets still inside. Hopefully try and pie plate them after the Javelin can get them out. Fingers crossed.
Maybe.
Snap firing, but who knows. The Slayers have tried to get their way through the gap. Not too far, but in case this game goes for another turn, then they can be there to sort of remove that final or that vet squad in the open. The assault squad with the Centurion, they're going to try the damnedest to get back. Again, same as the Slayers. If they can't make it back, then there is that next turn if it's there. And the Warlord and his retinue are just sitting on the body of the Delagatus and enjoying having a mead.
Straight into shooting then. You're going to run the Assault Marines, won't you?
Yep. 6 inches. Oh,
nice.
That's useful. The Slayers are also going to run. Hopefully the same effect as the Assault Squad. I'll do 4 inches. It's good enough. Starting with some shooting. The Assault Squad ran. They went 7 inches. The Slayers went 4 inches. Might even get a cheeky charge in, actually. It's quite close.
Maybe.
So doing some actual shooting, though. The Javelin, it's jinked, so it's going to be snap firing. Fires 2 twin-link missiles and the multi-melter, which is within melter range, to hopefully open up that last Rhino. So 6 is twin-linked.
Nothing.
And
Cheeky melter.
No. That's a shame.
But we're going to attempt to melter it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Straight on top. Big scatter that way will be working in your favour as well.
Yeah, a scatter in any direction will sort me out. That is obviously not a roll.
No.
Here we go.
So it's only going 2 inches, so it's probably just going to land about there anyway.
Yeah, so we're still going to hit.
Still get it. So it's into the rear, so
it's automatically penning,
yeah,
basically, but roll for rolling sake.
Yeah,
so
9.
And pen.
It goes kaboom. There's 10. Yeah, there's 10 blokes. They haven't got out yet.
No.
Just been hiding all game.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wounding on 4s. 4, 1, 2, 3. Not too bad. And they're all okay. No, one dies yet. And leadership check for getting out. They're all right. So that's the result of disembarking out of the exploded vehicle, Rhino.
Yeah.
And then
We're going to try a cheeky
charge. 8 inches, so just 2 plasmas to fire. First one. It's got a hit. Second one. Gets hot. He's all right. What's that? 2 up.
Does
so
it?
6 up
Let's
shield.
6 up shield, and there's no apothecary to save him.
Oh.
No.
Let's increase the range, and then I'll just get some dice to give us some bolters. 16 bolter shots, Overwatch. 2 hits. 4s for 2 more. Yeah,
2
fine.
saves.
So it's taken him up to an 8 plus the 1 for running. So it's going to be a 9-inch charge now. Oh, no, not meant to be. So that wraps up Space Wolves turn 5.
Turn 5, yeah. So the ever amazing Castus,
the popper of vehicles,
has done its job admirably today and popped another tank, leaving another vet squad out in the open. Although, to be fair, there's not much else that's going to happen. The Slayers, well, it was a bit of an ambitious charge, and I did lose a man for it. Hey ho. We'll see what this final turn can bring.
Yeah, Alpha Legion turn 5. Alpha Legion turn 5, end of movement. Very quick. This squad is spread out and advanced to get rid of this javelin, and this squad has just reformed its ranks to shoot this Space Wolf Grey Slayer squad. So starting off here, 2 plasma going into the javelin. Jinkin. Freeze. So 2 hits on the first one. 1 hit from the second. Looking for freeze. So 1 glance, 2 pens. If you take the glance first, please. Saved, and then 2 pens.
Oh, it's dead.
Does it explode? No. Second squad shooting into the Grey Slayers. 2 plasmas in rapid fire. First one gets hot. Doesn't die. Second one. 1 hit, so 2 hits total. 2s to wound. Just a 1 wound.
And he's dead.
Oh yeah, no apothecary was that.
No.
And then rapid fire and some bolt guns. And then 16 bolters following up. That's not too bad actually. Only 4 misses, resulting in 12 hits. That should be, and then 4s for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please, Max.
Nobody in the squad, so it's literally just standard saves.
2 drop, so 3 total. So that's the end of shooting. It's 25% casualties. Let's try and make some Space Wolves run. The Sergeant is gone, so the Vexilla is in there, so re-roll. They're alright now. So, that's the end of Alpha Legion turn 5. Max, 4 up, we'll go for another go. So we'll go to Space Wolves turn 6.
Very quick movement. The Space Wolves managed to get double 6 for their. The Slayers managed to get double 6 for their difficult terrain, so they're piling through past the Rhino. The Assault Squad also barreling forward, ready to get stuck in. The Castus once again is going to drop into hover mode to hopefully evaporate the Vet Squad.
So he's got 6 if it's a direct hit.
So twin linked.
What's 3 inches?
3 inches.
That way towards the table.
Go for a twin linked.
Twin link. Direct hit.
There we go.
So I probably should have said I'm going to go to ground because I don't want to. I want models left on the table. So 2s to wound. No.
So all
So
6.
all 6. I knew it. I picked up 6 dice. 6s. Oh, 3 die.
3 dice. So it looks like it's those plasmas, I think.
1 plasma and 2 2
Uh,
bolters.
and
It is
then
25. Oh no, missiles.
I do
come
have
in,
the
isn't
2
there?
missiles as well.
Yep.
So
So
also hitting on 3s. So 1 and then killing. Oh well, depending on your garages.
6.
Ah,
Right, that's
there you
another
go. That is-
plasma. And then, almost running.
Next up, the assault squad are going to fire the bolt pistols. They're quite close, but I think the charge is enough. And I need to try and whittle down as many of these vets as possible. So 5 of them hitting on 3s. And then
4 hits.
the Centurion is going to throw his... No, he's not. He's going to fire his bolt pistol because he's at range. Hit on a 2. So that's that.
So 5 hits in total, yeah. And then 4s.
It's for 2.
2. And 3 ups. They're okay.
The Slayers, they are going to eager to get into combat, so they're going to run
2.
3
which is
inches. The Slayers, they're going to want to lead the charge. They need a 4-inch charge because they ran. Going to fire some Overwatch.
Yep. So 16 bolter shots for 2 hits out of those. Enough, no wounds. And then plasma number 1. Oh, thank you, Rock.
Oh, no.
And this guy is going to die.
It
Yep.
does.
And then, and it didn't even wound. So, what do we say? Looking for a 4 here. Oh, no, fail.
But that was worth everything.
And then
The assault
a-
squad needed a 3, so let's hope that that can do the job.
No. Oh, they're in the open. So that's your turn, I think, actually. That's a disappointing end to it.
That is the end of my turn 6. Disappointing slightly. The casters just does casters things and evaporated half the squad.
And they just, they fluff. They're tired.
Yeah,
They've done a lot.
They have gone all across this board. They're back in their own deployment zone.
So Alpha Legion, turn 6. Alpha Legion turn 6 movement. This vet squad has moved up. The Power Fist is going to try and punch that out of the sky. And this squad has just stayed still and is going to pick on the Assault Marines. So 16 bolter shots, rapid firing, hitting on 3s. Not too bad, 4 misses. And then we are looking for 4s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armor saves, please, Max.
Cool.
You've got 4 before the Centurion.
4 at a time. So first lot. So
Just 1
dice.
apothecary. 3. 3.
Go that way.
There's a 1, wasn't it?
1,
Yeah. And then 2 more.
Both fine.
Both fine. And then plasma. Oh, he's gone. Does he take someone with him?
He does.
Apothecary still?
Yeah.
This is on the
On the
apothecary.
The apothecary saved himself.
But he dies.
Laughing in the face.
So the last thing to do is a charge. I'm not sure what it is. Let's hope we roll big. An 8. I think that might be enough. So he just makes it in. The Sarge is actually up there, but we didn't want to knock this pretty aircraft off. So 4 attacks from the Sarge. Actually, I've got 4 crack grenades first into the rear.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. And then 5s and 6s. So 1 pen. Just shaken. And then 4 power fists. 2 hits. 1 3 up to finish it. Yes, we get it. It's a pen. It doesn't explode. But it does take it down. And that is the end of Alpha Legion turn 6. Glad to get rid of that. It is another 2 points. But I have a sneaky feeling it's not enough. We'll see you in the wrap up. There we go. That's game. It was a bloody game.
That was violent.
Yeah. So it started off not too great for me. I mean, I got rid of half the assault squad in the first turn. Not too bad. I thought the Volkite would do that. The Volkite squad let me down, I think, and didn't pull its weight at all. It's an expensive squad. It's 350 points.
I think the Javelin is a distraction.
Yeah,
to make them panic, and then them not being able to shoot
another turn.
Them,
so that was probably a mistake on my part. Your other Javelin did quite well,
very
actually.
well. Yeah, managed to
mopped up a few bits that like stopped a rhino in its tracks.
Literally dead on scoring some points as well. So.
Yeah, and then killed a Contemptor and on his lucky snapshot.
Yeah,
brilliant. The assault ram.
Well, that did its. It was
just popping FFN and wiping squads in half with its blast. And I was trying to spread out, but it was just getting good solid hits.
And it's just so tough that yes, at the end it sort of finally succumbed, but it still definitely earned its points back and
then dropped off its payload to finish off that poor lonely Delagatus. Poor bloke. Scores. Max, a gigantic 23 points. Well done, mate. Really, really good. I think the rhinos and the light armor probably allowed you to rack up the points quite quickly. Easily. And I didn't do too badly on I scored 10.
Yeah.
So not horrendous. But I played that mission before actually against Neil, and it was hard attacking then. It's just a very hard mission for the attacker, I think. But very well played, mate. You picked the right targets, and it was that turn 4, when everything was like, I was just talking to you, I was like, you've got opportunities here, here, and here.
Yeah.
And that was your opportunity to take the game, and you pulled it off.
And then realising we'd missed half the rules.
yeah.
Hit and run, so key. That could have actually swayed combats.
Freed you up earlier. That red squad probably wouldn't have got run down. We forgot fear a couple of times on the assault marine.
Warlord traits sometimes are just so you forget them.
But fear, I always forget fear. I even forget it from the Primarchs and stuff. But that's the game for today. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, Max.
It's been really good.
And we will catch you in the next one. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, man.